Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's September 27th, Friday morning, and grain market's quiet overnight. Corn and wheat off a little bit, beans trying to claw back some of the losses from yesterday, but the markets in general quiet, waiting for the USDA report on Monday morning, the quarterly stocks report. We've got a hogs and pigs report this afternoon that could actually impact usage ideas for corn and meal. So watching those numbers, and traders are trying to get positioned also for the weekend as the politicians in Washington will be hitting the airwaves, trying to sell their point on why they are doing what they're doing. We've got the budget ceiling. We've got the possible closure of the government here October 1st. So those are big issues that are going to have to be dealt with over the next few days and into early next week. So traders are getting positioned to weather that storm. We've got first notice day on Monday for the grain markets at the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. Do not expect any deliveries in soybean meal. However, soybean oil traders are thinking we could have some deliveries there. China is winding down their week here, with next week looking at their celebration of Golden Week, which starts on October 1st with national holiday. So that could slow down some of the activity. However, trade expects that they may actually be in doing some purchases of wheat, possibly more soybeans ahead of that. So watching that closely as we move here through the session today. We've got more yield results coming in. Producers continue to be surprised about the size of the crop. Just locally here, we've had some harvesting done on soybeans. Yields coming in about 10 bushel an acre more than what was expected. So the yields continue to, the yield reports that we're getting anyway, continue to show some decent crop. There's also talk by the commercial sector of the industry that the USDA may even raise soybean yield on this October 11th report. So I know it's a couple weeks away. We've got several reports to work through before that, but that's going to be a big focus. And as we start out next week and after the quarterly stocks report, it's going to be focusing on that USDA October 11th report, because there is likely the timing of that report, we will likely get some update on planted acres, harvested acres used by USDA. In other news, overnight, Ukraine is talking about reducing their wheat production next year in the winter wheat crop because of the wet conditions that they have right now, reducing planting of wheat. So that's a concern, but still a little early for a lot of reduction there. Also, the spread between corn and wheat is closed out at record highs yesterday, and that could limit some of the upside potential in wheat. However, wheat is the focus commodity at the CME right now in the grains, as the quarterly stocks will give us some indication of what kind of production we've had in wheat this year. The demand that abnormal demand that we could have had because of the tight corn supplies. So watching that very closely, and also the issues in Brazil and China with poor quality wheat, very large wheat consuming nations. The trade thinks that China and Brazil will be out looking for some wheat to replace that low quality production that they've had within their country. So again, politicians this weekend will definitely be on the airways pushing their ideas and what they and how they wrangle the situation here the last few days before the deadline of October 1st. In the livestock trade, we got hogs and pigs report out this afternoon. Trade hopes to get some answers there on where did all the hogs go. Did we lose them from disease or to disease, or did we actually hold back some of these market hogs and increase the breeding herd? And that's trade's going to be looking at that very closely. Right now, the trade average is about 101% kept for breeding, so maybe a reason for some of the extremely tight hog supplies that we're seeing in current marketings. Cutout value, pork was up again, 109 yesterday. Beef continues to be tugged along here by the pork. Cutout values there up 1 cent in choice, down 42 cents in select. And as we go into the fourth quarter here and looking at the first quarter supply of beef should tighten, but the pork complex is getting the focus as we go into the weekend here in the last day of trading this week. So if you got any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call here at Allendale at 800-262-7538. We wish everybody a very successful trading day, and I'll talk to you on Monday morning. Thank you.